Nikola Jokic was born in the city of Sombor in the northern part of Serbia on February 19, 1995. He is a Serbian professional basketball player who is a center for the Denver Nuggets of the National Basketball Association, NBA. A five-time NBA All-Star.
See, he shook his head on that one. Here's Curry. Oh, beautiful pass. And the Joker, Nikola Jokic, with the bucket.
Look here from Steph Curry in the open court. You got the Joker running the floor.
He has been named to the All-NBA team on 5 occasions, including 3 first-team selections, and won the NBA Most Valuable Player Award for the 2020-21 and 2021-22 seasons. He represents the Serbian national team with which he won a silver medal at the 2016 Summer Olympics.
Gets those nerves jangling in this humongous Serbian crowd again. Superstar versus superstar. Superstar shot! And Belgrade believes! Well, in the land of MVPs, in the city of basketball, Nikola Jokic.
He grew up in a cramped 2-bedroom apartment that housed him and his 2 brothers, both parents and grandmother. His father was an agricultural engineer. Jokic developed a love of basketball early in his life, playing with his 2 older brothers, Strahinja and Nemanja, who were a decade older. Both brothers played basketball in Serbia, with Nemanja later playing college basketball for Detroit Mercy and CW Post, and for Scranton and Wiles Bear Steamers in the Premier Basketball League. The brothers are friends with former NBA player Darko Milicic. Jokic also loved horse racing as a child and competed as an amateur, a passion he still holds today. Raznatovic said he read about Jokic in a newspaper and signed him without ever seeing him play. Jokic was 17 years old and playing in a U18 league in Serbia at the time. Raznatovic was interested in the article because it said that Jokic had 29 points and 26 rebounds. If I'm not wrong, Raznatovic said Jokic had 29 points and 26 rebounds. He chose to go look at that young player's stats again the next weekend. If Raznatovic remembers right, Jokic had 30 points and 15 rebounds. The agent told the scout to find out if Jokic's numbers were good because he was big or because he was skilled and flexible. A few minutes later, the scout called back to say that Jokic was not just bigger or older, but also good. Very skilled, sneaky, and even a little bit overweight. Raznatovic told the scout to call him and sign him. It was out of character for the agent, who said he was logical and trusted systems. But this time he went with his gut and signed the contract on the spot. Raznatovic said, "This is the first and only player in the agency's 27-year history that we signed without anyone seeing him."
You have 3 players in the NBA Finals. One is a 2-time MVP, Nikola Jokic. You were someone who discovered him, so tell us about how you discovered him and talk a little bit about him as a person. We obviously get to see the amazing basketball player, but he's someone that's starting to come out of his shell and talk a little bit more, but we haven't really heard him talk too much. So tell us how you discovered him and who he is as a person.
This is pretty unique story because generally all the players from NBA or even EuroLeague, they're discovered by team of scouts who are going all over the countries and see the kids 8 years old, 10 years old and start following them. Somehow nobody really paid attention on this guy. What is really funny is I have Beobasket as my company. We have very big scouting department and very good, especially in the territory of Serbia because this territory is not big one. Somehow they also didn't find him and they didn't notice him. What did really happen, because I'm an old-fashioned guy, I like to read newspapers, not to go to web portals. So every Sunday there is Serbian newspapers with the results from all over the country and all over all leagues. So I was reading newspaper and saw that one guy in the competition, Serbian under 18, what is really low, had 29 points and if I'm not wrong, 26 rebounds. I said, wow, not more than that. Next Sunday, I was reading newspaper again and I said, hey, let me check another guy. Then I saw 30 points, 37 rebounds. It's not my business, it's business of my scouting department, but I'm curious, let me check this guy. So I called my scout and asked him about him, and it was silence. he didn't know him. What for me was surprise of the year, having in mind that he knows all the kids 10 years old. So I said like, hey look, it's obvious that he's center with 26 rebounds. Make one phone call and check. Is this guy grab rebounds because he's older, stronger, and beat kids, or he's versatile? He called me back in 3 minutes, said, no, he's not strong, he's very versatile, even little overweight, sneaky, but it's like talented. I'm the guy who believes in system, in projections, in analysis. And I don't know why, I told him I want to sign this guy. So go to his place, which is like 50 miles from Belgrade, find the family and talk with them. He went there, and make conversation with the family. Family is great one, very stable, old-fashioned Serbian family. They really take care about kid well, and they were like very happy that agency of that size was interested in kid, who by the way never come to the practice of the seniors team. They really didn't recognize, and they accepted to join the agency, but they wanted to see me. 2 days later I came, we talked, was very good chemistry, especially his older brother Strahinja, he was there, he was really important in that moment for this decision and many other decisions in Serbia, who really helped him to become what he is, especially in the beginning and when it was really hard. So Nikola joined the agency.
Nikola Jokic got married to his beautiful high school sweetheart Natalia Matches on October 24, 2020, in their hometown of Sombor, Serbia. Several sources say that Jokic and Natalia began dating in 2013. Natalia was born in Sombor, Serbia. She then moved to the United States, where she went to the Metropolitan State University of Denver and got a degree in psychology in 2018. She is a counselor by profession, but she doesn't post much on social media. In September 2021, they had their first child, a girl named Adjanana. She is their only child for now. Jokic played youth basketball for Vojvodina Srbijagas, drawing attention when he had achieved a total index rating greater than 50 in 2 consecutive games. In the summer of 2012, Jokic signed a contract with Mega Vizera, although in the first season with the team, he played mostly for their junior team in 2012-13. At the age of 17, he appeared in 5 games of the Serbian League and averaged 1.8 points and 2 rebounds in 10.2 minutes per game. He officially signed a 4-year contract in February 2013. In the 2013-14 season, he saw more minutes on the court for the senior team. Over 25 Adriatic League games, he averaged 11.4 points, 6.4 rebounds, and 2.5 assists per game. He also played 13 games with the team in the Serbian League and had similar production, averaging 10.9 points, 6 rebounds, and 3.3 assists per game. In the summer of 2015, Jokic joined the Denver Nuggets 1 season after being drafted. On July 28, 2015, he signed a contract with the Nuggets after averaging 8.0 points and 6.2 rebounds in 5 Summer League games for the team. On November 18, 2015, he had a then season best game with 23 points and 12 rebounds in a 109-98 loss to the San Antonio Spurs. On January 10, 2016, he recorded a career-high 9 assists in a 95-92 win over the Charlotte Hornets. On February 1, he recorded career highs of 27 points and 14 rebounds in a 112-93 win over the Toronto Raptors. On April 8, he set a new career high with 15 rebounds in a 102-98 win over the San Antonio Spurs. At the season's end, he finished 3rd in the 2016 NBA Rookie of the Year award voting and earned NBA All-Rookie First Team honors. On October 29, 2016, Jokic recorded 23 points and a career-high 17 rebounds in a 115-113 overtime loss to the Portland Trail Blazers. After starting the first 8 games of the season, Jokic was moved to the bench on November 12. He remained coming off the bench for the next 14 games. During that stretch as a bench player, he had a season-high 27 points and 11 rebounds in a 112-92 loss to the Dallas Mavericks on December 12. On December 15, he was reinserted into the starting lineup, and the Nuggets scored 132 points in a win against the Portland Trail Blazers, with Jokic acting as the fulcrum of the offense, passing out of the high post and short rolling to the rim. Fans subsequently began referring to December 15 as Jokmas in celebration of the team's decision to build around Jokic rather than Jusuf Nurkic or first-round pick Emmanuel Mudiay. On December 19, he recorded a near triple-double with 27 points, 15 rebounds, and 9 assists in a 117-107 win over Dallas. On July 9, 2018, Jokic signed a 5-year, $148 million maximum contract extension with the Nuggets. On October 20, 2018, in the Nuggets' second game of the season, Jokic recorded 35 points, 12 rebounds, and 11 assists in a 119-91 win over the Phoenix Suns. He joined Wilt Chamberlain as the only player in NBA history to post a triple-double with 30 or more points without missing a field goal. Chamberlain did it twice, in 1966 and 1967. He also became just the second Nugget to record a triple-double in the first 2 games of the season, joining Fat Lever.
Monte Morris to Jokic in the lane, put it up. Tapped in! Nikola Jokic!
Just great two-man game, pick and roll, give it back to your best player, make something happen. Doesn't look pretty, but none of his shots do. But they go down and give you a 2-point lead.
Jokic went on to earn Western Conference Player of the Week honors for the first week of the season, becoming the 6th player in franchise history to win the award 3 or more times, joining Alex English, Dikembe Mutombo, Carmelo Anthony, Allen Iverson, and Chauncey Billups. On November 3, he had a season-high 16 assists and 10 rebounds to go with 7 points in a 103-88 win over the Utah Jazz. On November 9, he had a season-high 37 points and tied his career best with 21 rebounds in a 112-110 loss to the Brooklyn Nets. For his efforts in 2018, he was recognized as the Serbian Player of the Year by the Basketball Federation of Serbia. On November 8, 2019, Jokic made a game-winning jumper against the Philadelphia 76ers with 1.2 seconds remaining to give the Nuggets a 98-97 victory, rallying from a 21-point deficit.
And game, maybe Murray Jokic here, 13 seconds, plenty of time. Nuggets down 1, into Murray, here we go. 10 seconds, Murray to Jokic, dump it under, Millsap. Jokic, put it up. He thought he got fouled. 2 remaining. He thought he got fouled. No call. Nuggets lead.
In the very next game, 2 days later, he hit yet another game-winning jumper in a 100-98 overtime win over the Minnesota Timberwolves. On January 6, 2020, Jokic scored a career-high 47 points against the Atlanta Hawks in a 123-115 away win. On February 4, he recorded 30 points, 21 rebounds, and 10 assists in a 98-95 win over the Utah Jazz. It was the first 30-20-10 game by any NBA player in 4 years, and only the 3rd since Abdul Jabbar in 1976. On January 30, Jokic was selected to his 2nd consecutive All-Star nod, becoming the first Nugget since Anthony in 2011 to have back-to-back honors.
Westbrook with the pass. Jokic. And he is able to stuff with Griffin.
Jokic started off the season with 4 triple-doubles in his first 6 games, in one of which he recorded a career-high 18 assists. On December 29, 2020, against the Houston Rockets in a 124-111 win. Doing so, Jokic became the first center to record at least 18 assists in a game since Chamberlain in 1968. On December 30, Jokic passed Fat Lever for most triple-doubles in Nuggets franchise history in a 125-115 loss to the Sacramento Kings, which also saw him move up to 9th all-time in career triple-doubles. Jokic would continue his stellar play throughout the month of January, being awarded with back-to-back Western Conference Player of the Week awards, as well as being named the Western Conference Player of the Month, thus becoming the first Nuggets player to do so since Anthony. On November 8, 2021, in a 113-96 blowout win over the Miami Heat, Jokic and opposing forward Markieff Morris were both ejected after Morris shoved Jokic, leading Jokic to shoulder Morris in the back. The next day, the NBA announced that they had suspended Jokic for 1 game without pay.
Just hilarity and goodwill last night in Denver, huh? Markieff Morris with the shot to Nikola Jokic, and the Joker with the shot in the back to Markieff Morris.
I love this.
And both ejected. No word on a suspension yet.
So which one you gonna suspend?
Well, could be both, could be
if
one.
If you're gonna suspend one of them, you gotta suspend both of them. You can't suspend the Joker.
I'm just saying, you can't suspend the Joker?
You cannot.
Without suspending.
Without suspending Morris. Ernie.
Oh, okay, I'm just saying, you're saying should they both be suspended?
1 game, yes. Yes, probably 1 game.
On December 6, Jokic recorded his 60th triple-double in a 109-97 loss to the Chicago Bulls, overtaking Larry Bird for 8th on the all-time career triple-double list. On December 9, Jokic scored 11 of his then season-high 39 points in overtime, to go with his 11 assists and 11 rebounds on 17 of 23 shooting from the field as the Nuggets beat the New Orleans Pelicans. On December 27, Jokic tied his career best with 22 rebounds and added 26 points, 8 assists, 2 steals, and 2 blocks in a 103-100 win against the Los Angeles Clippers, and became the first player to record 25-plus points, 20-plus rebounds, and 5-plus assists in consecutive games since Charles Barkley in 1988. In an annual GM survey, Jokic was voted as the best center in the NBA. On May 12, Jokic was named the NBA Most Valuable Player award for the 2nd year in a row, beating finalists Joel Embiid and Giannis Antetokounmpo. He became the 13th player to win the award in consecutive seasons, as well as the 2nd European player to win the award more than once, joining Antetokounmpo.
And let me tell you something about Nikola Jokic that you may not know. The guy's a horse lover, always has been since his childhood in the Serbian city of Sombor. He's big into harness racing, the trotters. And since he's back in his native land, now that the Nuggets season is over, if you want to find him, you got to head to the stables. And that's where a contingent of Denver brass delivered the Joker his 2nd straight Kia MVP trophy. And after that, I had a chance to speak with him. Nikola Jokic, look, I'm going to have to go back through the record books to double check on this and make sure, but I believe this is the first time in NBA history that a Kia MVP honor has been given out at a Serbian horse stable.
I think it's the first time. I think it's the first and only time.
Hey, what was it like, though, to see that contingent from your team? Josh Kroenke there, Tim Conley there, Michael Malone there. What was that whole thing like?
I mean, it's amazing because actually we were doing me and my trainer, the horse trainer, we were doing like a fast workout, and we were like a regular day. Actually, it was different because we were doing afternoon, and he told me like, let's do it afternoon, and because I was like, why? Because we usually do it in the morning, but say, okay, maybe he went fishing. And I came back in the stable, and everybody were here. I was like, actually, I saw my godfather's car, and why the hell he's doing here? And then I saw everybody in the shirts, and I saw Felipe, I saw Coach, I saw Josh, I saw everybody. I saw Nick. And it was really emotional. It was really emotional moment for me. Of course, I think nobody ever came here, so I think it's actually amazing. Tim was here and everybody, so I think it's once in a lifetime.
On May 24, Jokic was selected to his third All-NBA first team. He became the first player in club history to earn All-NBA team honors in 4 straight seasons and to have 3 career first-team selections, passing Hall of Famer David Thompson for the most in franchise history. On July 1, 2022, Jokic agreed to a 5-year $264 million Supermax contract extension with the Nuggets, making it the richest deal in NBA history.
Now, if you just received the richest contract in the history of basketball, you too would be celebrating. But look at Nikola Jokic, living his best life, dancing shirtless in Serbia. But, Dominic, what do you think here?
You just said it. He signed a Supermax deal. I will be doing the shirtless Serbian gritty too. You're lucky that he has no pants. He got $150 million just about guaranteed. I might start freestyling over some accordion music if I got that type of contract. You can't beat that.
Dominique. He's got $302 million guaranteed over the next 6 years. And the Nuggets are saying, my God, stay away from the fire. Whatever you do, stay away from the fire.
I need a fire right now. I just heard about it. I might start doing the shirtless gritty at home for him. I'm elated for Jokic or anybody who can get that type of money.
To be clear, his deal is 6 years at an average of $50 million a year, all guaranteed.
On October 21, in the second game of the regular season, Jokic posted his 77th career triple-double with 26 points, 12 rebounds, and 10 assists in a 128-123 win over the reigning champions, Golden State Warriors. In the very next game, Jokic had another triple-double with 19 points, 16 rebounds, and 13 assists in a 122-117 win against the Oklahoma City Thunder, equaling Chamberlain for 6th all-time and most by a center with 78. In Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals, Jokic posted a triple-double with 34 points, 21 rebounds, and 14 assists in a 132-126 win over the Los Angeles Lakers. He tied Westbrook for 3rd place all-time in playoff triple-doubles with 12. Jokic also became the only player in NBA postseason history to log multiple 30-point, 20-rebound triple-doubles. In Game 2, Jokic had his 4th consecutive triple-double and 7th triple-double of these playoffs with 23 points, 17 rebounds, 12 assists, and 3 steals in a 108-103 win. He became the second player to post 4 consecutive triple-doubles in NBA playoff history and is now one of just 2 players to tally 7 triple-doubles in one postseason along with Wilt Chamberlain. Jokic also surpassed Westbrook to stand alone on 3rd all-time in playoff triple-doubles. In Game 4, Jokic posted his 14th career playoff triple-double and 8th of this playoff, breaking Chamberlain's 1967 NBA record for triple-doubles in a single postseason. He finished the game with 30 points, 14 rebounds, 13 assists, and 3 blocks in a 113-111 win. Jokic was awarded his first NBA Conference Finals Most Valuable Player award, achieving triple-double series averages of 27.8 points, 14.5 rebounds, and 11.8 assists while leading the Nuggets to a sweep over the Los Angeles Lakers en route to their first NBA Finals appearance in franchise history. He also joined Wilt Chamberlain as the only player in NBA history to average a triple-double in back-to-back playoff series. In Game 1 of the NBA Finals, Jokic posted a triple-double with 27 points, 14 assists, and 10 rebounds in a 104-93 win over the Miami Heat. He joined Jason Kidd as the only player in NBA history to put up a triple-double in their NBA Finals debuts. He and Jamal Murray also became only the second pair of teammates in NBA history to each put up at least 25 points and 10 assists in an NBA Finals game since Magic Johnson and James Worthy in the 1987 NBA Finals. In Game 2, Jokic put up 41 points, 11 rebounds, and 4 assists in a 111-108 loss. He joined LeBron James and Larry Bird as the only players in NBA history to put up at least 500 points, 200 rebounds, and 150 assists in a single postseason run. He also became the first center in NBA history to put up at least 500 points and 100 assists in a single postseason run. In Game 3, Jokic became the first player in NBA history to record 30-plus points, 20-plus rebounds, and 10-plus assists in a finals game. He finished with 32 points, 21 rebounds, and 10 assists, leading the Nuggets past the Heat in a 109-94 win. It was his 10th triple-double of this postseason. Jokic is also responsible for 3 of the 5/30-2010 playoff games ever, with 2 of those coming in these playoffs. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Wilt Chamberlain each have 1. Jokic and Jamal Murray also became the first teammates in NBA history, regular season or playoffs, to record 30-point triple-doubles in the same game, with the latter also posting a 30-point triple-double in Game 3.
Murray back up. Jokic fakes, spins the pirouette, and the bucket is good. 32 points, 20 rebounds, 10 assists.
To me, what's so mesmerizing is, it's the handle, it's the change of direction, but it's the touch. Look where the ball hits.
In Game 4, Jokic put up 23 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals, and 3 blocks in a 108-95 win. He also became the first player in NBA history to put up at least 500 points, 250 rebounds, and 150 assists in a single postseason run. In Game 5 of the NBA Finals on 12 June 2023, Jokic put up 28 points, 16 rebounds, and 4 assists in a 94-89 win over the Heat, leading the Nuggets to their first NBA championship in franchise history while winning Finals MVP.
Finds Strus back to Larry. There it is, three-pointer. Won't go. Rebound called off Pope. They're not going to foul. The Heat will let it play out. It's over. At last, the long wait is over. After 47 years, the Denver Nuggets can finally call themselves NBA champions.
He was unanimously voted as Finals MVP and became the lowest draft pick in NBA history to win this award.
Jokic is a great person. He's a great husband, father, and son, and brother. And on the basketball court, he has proven time and time again that he's the best player in the NBA. He's our MVP. We love him, and we're thankful that he's wearing a Nuggets uniform.
Thank you, Coach. Congratulations. Now let's bring back Commissioner Silver to present the 2023 Bill Russell NBA Finals Most Valuable Player Award.
This is the first Finals MVP trophy that we're giving out since Bill Russell's passing. And he'd be incredibly pleased. It's another center. This year's Bill Russell Finals MVP goes to Nikola Jokic.
AG said really one really good thing. We are not winning for ourselves. We are winning for the guy next to us, and that's why this is even more. Because I was winning for Jamal was winning for AG, and that's how it goes, And this is a great group of people, a great group of teammates. Like I said, from the family, Cronky to the Sparky and Gene, everything this year was amazing. You hear me? Yeah. Okay. Thank you, though. You know that I told that I don't want to stay on parade, but he wants to stay on parade. This is the best. This is amazing. This is we're all gonna remember this our whole lives, and when we see you guys that came out on the streets, and actually this one is for you. We love you, Denver. This one is for you. Thank you, guys.